Oi! Hecklers. A couple of years ago I was giving my keynote speech Hit Hard at a college graduation. I was at a very poignant point in the story. I talked about how I ripped my right arm out of socket during training camp and how I thought my dreams of playing football had come to an end. The audience was silent. You could hear a pin drop. And then somewhere out of left field, I heard a voice. What was her name? Was I being heckled? I decided to fight back with my quick wit and sense of humor. I said something to the effect of, "There's one in every crowd, isn't there?" And the audience laughed and we kept going on. I got to the next serious point in my presentation. I talked about how a coach called me a Special Olympian in front of the whole team. Again, silence, emotion. I could even hear someone sniffling with tears. And then that voice. "That's what she said." I thought to myself, who the heck heckles a motivational speaker at a college graduation? But I had an important decision to make at that point. Would I come back with another smart quip, or would I just ignore him? I decided to ignore him, because my experience as a high school teacher taught me that people like that often just want attention, and if you give them a comeback, you're just feeding into their fire. I ignored him. It worked. He remained quiet for the rest of the presentation. Being heckled, however, is not a pleasant thing to have happen to us. And when it happens, you only have two choices. You can ignore the person, or you can decide to take them on. There's no right or wrong in this situation. Every situation is different. It depends on the size of your audience, it depends on the nature of who you are, it depends on the topic you're talking about. But no matter what happens, you have to determine your decision based on this principle. Is their behavior distracting to the point that you can't continue delivering your message effectively? If the answer is yes, then you have to address it. If the answer is no, they can generally be ignored, then, in my opinion, don't worry about it. I know this is a gray area and there's no real right or wrong, and every situation is different. But just remember this, when you're on stage, it's your stage, it's your room, you control it. And if you decide to take on a heckler, just do it with class and dignity, and you'll never be in the wrong.